A handoff to Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it's going to be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A good pickup there, a 22. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They've got it first and goal at the 6.
Good.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal.
Let's go, get out, get out. Here we go, 47, 47. Hey, 47. Over here.
Here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like time, or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
21.
Let's get it.
Here's Breeze.
Oh, yeah.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
You know what?
Go to 54. Go to 54.
Pick your boys up. Pick your boys up. We got it.
The pitch goes to Barkley.
Oh, come on.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep.
Yeah,
but in this situation,
oh, my
get it to your
Lord.
back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
So they just dropped the ball.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, 47. 26.
Now it's a Giant. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Go to 54. Go to 54.
All I got to do is block the people. Block the people. Boom.
They run with a Giant. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Oh, yeah.
It's caught. Shepard. Look at the spin.
Oh, I don't need no big man receiver. They just do their job. Just run your route.
Russell Shepard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead.
It's too big though. They flew there. You're about to be sleep.
Rosas True Blue on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On second down, Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, it's Breeze. And the giant rush goes down he goes. Connor Barwin in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Oh, Lord. The kick is
taken right on the 30.
Kick is hit. Oh, I should have ran out.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out come the Giants. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh,
this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Faster than that.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
I wouldn't have had no turnovers, man.
21.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. On second down, here's Breeze. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Go get him, boys.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Easy. 21.
From midfield, here's Breeze. And his throw here's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Breeze to throw again. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And that's caught by by Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Come on, now.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Breeze now. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That jump is crazy.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
No joke out of it.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They come out here in the eye. He's going to get it running right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And on 3rd and inches, we're going to get a whistle and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They go with a fullback line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Dangerous down here.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Lutz puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. 26.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Saquon Barkley. Brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A gain of 6 there on first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Bree's going to try and throw on third down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Deion Jones in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Yeah, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go ahead and put up the 40 burger.
26, 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Flush to his right.
Oh,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Alex Okafor in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Offensive line really showed their true colors just now.
Breeze now on first down. Flushed out right. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Trying to run it in with Line, the fullback. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Line, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Shotgun now for Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
And he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
This is a Johnny. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here's a Giant. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Let's see what
26. Here we go, 46. 26.
A toss out to Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
Oh, I was about to go for it because they did not.
They'll try to run for him with Barkley. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They go play action here on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Rhett Ellison, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. Throw that side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Gets it to Meredith complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a play fake here on first down. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Breeze now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10. Into the red zone. It's Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Connor Barwin in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Breeze now to throw. Going for it all. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rookie Derwin James with a pick. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
You want to go for the gusto.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Here you go. Here you go, 46, 46. 41's the will.
Oh, something good. Something good about that. Let's get it.
Barkley, toss play left.
Something good about that. Oh.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Over the middle, complete. That's Shepard. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. First down, Prescott sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, Lord.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
That might have been a
picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. He's trying to escape. He won't. He's taken down. Ingram taken down to the end zone. It's a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game even with the 2 points there, but let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
Yeah, that number 81 keep getting pushed down.
time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Barkley already showing the ability to transform this Giant running game as they come up here on first down. Prescott here to throw. The catch is made. Benny Fowler. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
46. 46. 26.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Flush to his right.
Oh,
and
good
intercepted.
Pick.
Maybe
Good
the turning point they need. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
11.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's Breeze to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
Come
Charge
on,
the ball
Jack.
free. And
This
brings
Jack
up
Rabbit.
down.
They ain't want to trade
We've
him,
not seen
Jack.
a whole lot of wide-open receivers.
Jack on
Everything
everything on that
seemingly
side.
has been contested.
And that's another
You're
nice
doing
job
good when you
there to
kept on
force an
switching it to that
incompletion.
left side.
They've been very cohesive,
You're gonna go to that
knowing
right
each other's
side over there
moves
with a jack
all
on.
game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Olivier Vernon in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Oh, my God.
Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this
Jones, can
plays
you
out.
get you one? Can you get you one, Jones?
21. Under.
Just try to finesse him. Make him throw it.
Now Breeze got to have this one.
Oh, I couldn't get back in
Over the
time.
middle, it's Thomas. And he gets it to the 30 where it's all said and
I knew it
done.
was coming.
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout.
Come on, keep
That'll
going.
leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
21.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Pick.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big
Big
play
play
right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Oh, Lord.
Breeze will try again on second down. Flushed out right.
Oh.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll make it third down.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams and the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Landon Collins. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
I said, damn, I lost. Dude said, it happens to the best. It happens to the best. I said, side. Put a meme up there.
They'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
I want to
attack. And the coach called a running play. And pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Giants, they finish a perfect month of September. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the Washington Redskins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.